Ayo, it's Gucci, guys. Welcome back to Type Shit. Oh my gosh, guys, the guest that I have for you today, she doesn't even need no introduction, guys. Moneybadoo, come on. Let's do
Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for pulling up, my girl.
Hey Phoebe.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm good. You
Looking
look good.
gorgeous. You. Uno reverse that.
No,
Like those Spider-Mans.
No, thanks for pulling up, girl. How you been?
I've been good. I've been
Busy.
living life. Hey, working on a project.
Type shit.
Just, being a baddie. I'm just kidding. But
You've been bad.
surviving, guys. Surviving. Like,
You say you working on a new project.
I'm about to drop a project.
Oh yeah? Is it a joint project or
No, just me
just you?
and some company.
Hey,
The company that I keep.
Oh, is it?
They on ishi.
Oh, and is it like any other project you've done before? How many songs are on it?
There might be 11 songs.
Oh.
I feel like it's like I don't know if I'm using the right word, but it's the next chapter after Porn Star. You know what I mean? They were like, there's an EP between like my chapters. I feel like, and they're all like joint EPs.
Yeah.
And then this is like the rebirth of myself.
The rebirth.
I feel like we're all like that. You know what I mean? Like, you're not who you were a year ago. You know who you were. I'm not even who I was
Keep
5 minutes
evolving.
ago. To be honest.
5
To be
minutes ago.
honest.
It's crazy. No, but I actually love your music. I want to talk more about your music. So you don't plan on having any features on this new album?
Now there's like 10 features.
Oh yeah?
But yeah, it's not a collab. It's just features.
Yeah.
It's like just fully my own project.
Your own story.
And there's a lot of features. This is probably the most features I've ever had on a project. But that was the point of it. Like with the rollout, it's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. But yeah, I'm even scared to talk about it because I haven't spoken about it yet. But yeah,
I want you to name drop a feature. Yeah, I'm even too scared to ask. I'm like,
oh my
give me
god,
something.
I don't want to name it yet. I feel I could though.
You don't have to give the source away or the source.
I don't have to give all the source away. Okay, there's a crazy song with Cash CPT.
Hey, so
That's
that's
a young one. I
R&B
don't think of the
vibe.
single that's gonna come out.
Is that like R&B vibe, hip hop vibe?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Cash is like similar to myself, I would think. Where he like embody hip hop and like has a beautiful singing voice.
Yes.
And he's also an insane like writer. So it's just him and I on a song where we like, it's definitely like a love song. Like, if you know my music and there's like a specific sound on Porn Star or like Heart Overboard, like I feel like I've kind of like taken Heart Overboard and like turned it into like an entire story and a project, and like
They all tie in together.
a multiverse for me. I'm a lover girl. Like, it might not seem like it, but like I'm a lover girl.
I feel you, Safti.
And I love talking about love. I just
And you
love
talk about
love.
it in your music.
So this next project is all about that. It's all about getting your heart broken, learning about love, loving yourself, loving others, loving life. Like, just love. But the
So-
darker side of it, though. To be honest,
The truth, actually.
the
To
truth.
it. The vulnerable side. The side people don't get to see.
You get me?
I feel you. I want to talk about the song you have on Charge It to the Game, the project that you dropped last year.
Yes.
The visuals you just dropped with Bello.
Yes.
To fire. You
Yo.
on the fucking motorbikes. I'm like, please don't fall. And it looks so good.
Firstly, somebody said to me that I look like I pulled up with the Checkers motorbikes on my.
No
Someone
way.
like, you go to Checkers 66.
No way.
I love that. No, that's a funny comment, but it's so what if I did? So what?
Sponsor. Sponsor.
Those visuals we shot a while ago. Yeah, still on the independent way. Like, it's not frustrating, but we shot it very randomly. Like, Astro and Koi are the most insane. They my shooters for life. And they just hit me up like, you trying to shoot something tomorrow? I'm like, I'm trying to shoot tomorrow. Let's do it. And then we literally decided on the song on our way. Like, which song should we shoot?
What?
Like, we had no plan. But
So
the world is never
spontaneous.
popular. The shooter that did the stilts for the project, he had set up the first location and the motorcycles for us. So I was really gonna go shoot stilts. So that's all we knew. And I kind of had like the vibe, the outfit. I made both outfits the morning.
You made it.
I made those outfits the morning. The headpiece, the whole shandies. I made that the morning because I was like, I remember my mother brought like some dishcloth or like fabric. Like, I know that somewhere in this house I'm gonna turn it into an outfit. And then on our way they were like, what song should we shoot for? Listening to Charge to the Game, I'm like, it feels like that. It was on a Sunday also.
Yeah.
And it was like a beautiful day, like blue skies, the Sunday.
The setting was beautiful.
We're just like creative people who don't have like who can just be ourselves and like literally do whatever we want to do. So then I called up Bello on the way to Soweto, like, Bello, we're shooting a music video. And like luckily he's based that side, like in the south, so he was like, alright, I'm gonna pull up 15 minutes, give me. And like he didn't even ask me what to wear, nothing. Like he just pulled up. Like everything worked out so perfectly.
Born ready.
Yeah, like my ancestors were like ancestoring that day.
I feel
for
you.
real.
I feel you. No, I love that you've always been a creative. You've been making music for a while now. Since you were like a youngin', 2019.
Yeah, I wasn't a youngin' then, but I mean, I was young. Like, I've been making music since I was 20 years old only. And that was before I dropped music. And yeah, it wasn't something serious at all. It was actually just a joke. I used to stay in the West. Shout out to West Gang.
West Gang.
And my friends were just like, you have such a flamboyant energy. Like, it would be so funny if you were an artist. If you're, well.
It's not funny no more.
I was like, not funny anymore. and I also like kind of like wrote music for a long time, since I was like 12, like acoustic guitar. I thought I was Miley Cyrus, you know. So
channeling.
I always loved music, but I never really thought someone like me could like make it and could like take it seriously. I kind of still was like in this very small town mentality that I have to just go study, get a job, a good job, you know, and it pays, and then like stick to that path, and that's the only way for me to like have a stable life and
you broke
take
the
after my
boundaries.
family, and you know what I mean. Like you have kind of that like these like this fearful like boxes and stereotypes that you put on yourself even. And I'm from Annandale, so not a lot of people like. I mean now like CEO is insane, and like I just saw like she's one of the most streamed artists in SA on Spotify this year, if I'm not mistaken. I saw Tex in the City post about that, and she's from Annandale. And like Dinky Kunene, we went to high school together.
Insane.
Like, you're right. So like now obviously there's like artists from Annandale like who are amazing. We're also different, you know.
Yeah.
And we're all female.
For real, type shit.
Type shit. But like when I was growing up, I didn't really know anybody
that was actually
who made
female.
it out of who like was. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't really say. And even, like, being a colored person was, like, that... I mean, that's not even the box I want to put on myself. You know what I mean? I just want to be, like, me. But when you're looking to... Like, if you're a creative person and you, like, have that in you for life, the one thing that you look at is, like, music videos, like MTV, where, like, that's what we grew up on. You know, DSTV was on, but channel 14, whatever. And, like, that's it, you know what I mean? So, I didn't see a lot of colored people in that space besides, like, AKA and maybe Jamali.
Yeah.
You know? And so, it didn't really seem that, like, it didn't seem possible. It didn't seem...
attainable.
Yeah. I was like, girl, good.
But now you're actually a role model to so many girls. You're actually one of the only people keeping hip-hop alive.
Oh,
thank you. Shout out to
yeah,
you,
hip-hop is
Money.
alive. Yeah.
It's not dead. It's not dead.
Like when people are saying that, I'm like, I don't know if it's like... no, it's definitely not. But thank you for that. Thank you.
Speaking of hip-hop and love and hip-hop. How?
Very demure.
Very, very cutesy.
Classy.
No, how was your experience being on a reality show? It wasn't your first time.
It wasn't my first reality show, no. It was like... I don't want to talk about the first one, but it was my third reality show.
Crazy.
And that was a cool experience. Yay. I did see some flames.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was some drama affiliated to my name. But
You weren't down for none of that.
Yeah, I think ultimately like that's what's gonna come with being on a show like Love in Hip Hop. And yeah, well, looking back, I feel like I was still very demure
You were.
and very classy.
No, you handled yourself.
And the hip hop industry is literally like that, you know? Like it's do or die, it's sink or
It's
swim.
cutthroat.
It's very cutthroat. And oftentimes you're like fighting to prove yourself, like prove why you got chosen, prove why that spot is
Now
yours.
it's even worse that you're a woman.
Yes.
It's even worse.
Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like also it doesn't help that I have a big back now also. So it's like I got myself into like hot water also. So but I
she
also
was
feel like
I'm sorry, yes.
no.
I'm listening.
I mean, yeah, I was antagonized, but
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, but if I can bring it up, she was supposed to, Gigi Lamaine now, she was supposed to be your mentor. Why wasn't she mentoring?
I mean, I don't think she was supposed to be my mentor. She's definitely someone I will like say till this day I look up to. I think she has a great brand presence. Like I look up to other females who can make it outside of hip hop music,
Yeah.
and she's done such a great job of that. Like, you know, she owns businesses. She's like a woman about her money, and I respect that so much. So I think it got misconstrued in what I said about like I make better music than I said I make better music than
You
everybody.
said the truth,
and I
though.
do feel like that's my truth, and I didn't ever mean it in like a way to put her down, but I do feel like that in like the edit of the show, that was completely what was pushed and wasn't necessarily how like our relationship was or how I
Yeah.
feel about her at all.
It wasn't
Like,
portrayed like in a
yeah, authentically.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's just obviously for the drama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I really respect her so much. And I think also, you know, the game was played.
Yeah.
And it had to be played. You know, you signed up to be on a reality show. And yeah, she did a very great job of playing that game for sure. But yeah, I don't think it was ever that deep. I feel like it was never really beef.
I
I
think it
feel like
was-
we hashed it out in like
Yeah.
a little, like a moment. And I think that's always because there was this genuine kindness and love that I definitely have for everybody on the show. And just respect, like, yo, I was surrounded by OGs. Everybody's such OGs in the game that I was like, yo, like, damn, I felt so grateful to have the opportunity to like be on the show. And like, I was chosen. I was like, what? Like, me? Y'all sure? Like, y'all sure? Y'all sure? So I was so grateful throughout, and I learned so much, and I made such amazing memories on the show and great relationships with people who were like, seem so far away. Like, I want to be Shaniqua one day, and I want to be Younger Chief, you know, I want to be Fifi Cooper, you know, I want to be Gigi Lamaine. Like, so I think that was like such an amazing moment, but it also came with the, like, you know, the drama, and
The
so
not so nice
yeah,
stuff.
and trust if the drama's there, I'm ready to pull up, you know.
We about to
very
square up.
demure though. Very demure.
very classy.
But I should be like, I'm not pulling up for square.
No. I want to know.
Please don't shout at me.
No, never. I want to know how much of Love in Hip Hop was scripted.
Nothing was actually scripted, but like, I think with reality TV shows, there's always gonna be like, the scene is kind of set up, like what you're saying and what we're talking about, and the energy is not scripted at all, but you know, you're pulling up to be in a studio with this one and that one type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think nothing was definitely scripted. I'm telling you for a fact, like, if it was, I would have unscripted a lot of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, it's literally just the scenes are set up,
Yeah.
but nothing is scripted.
I see.
It's
So
real.
it just goes how it goes.
Yo, like, when you're there and you're like getting into a moment, like an argument, and like my heart was beating fast. I was like,
I feel
wait,
you.
what the heck is
What
going
the heck?
on? Like, no, you know?
I feel you.
so. Like, that's how real reality is. Like, real, you know?
Yeah.
But also, this is my first time. It was my first time being on a show about like my life, like me.
With your...
you know. So before was like a game show. I mean, both times it was game shows. Kind of. I don't know if the perfect picture is a game show, but like, you know, it's a challenge show. Like, I'm not there to be myself. I'm there to like do different challenges and make it through and like win.
Yeah.
And like Love and Hip Hop was definitely like about being in the industry.
It was about
being
you guys.
money, Badooist, you know,
It was about
the Badooist.
was about the game.
Yeah, and it's a bigger franchise, so it's like like to live up to like.
I mean, it was on MTV.
Yeah, and it's like Cardi B,
It's
blow
not
from
small
like Love and
fries.
Hip Hop. There's like so many amazing like especially like for pop culture in the like the westernized world is like, you know, Love and Hip Hop. So the essay version I felt like came with a lot of like expectations.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't even feel like I don't know if we. I don't know. I don't even. That's very hip hop of us, you know.
Yeah, I loved the show actually. I felt like you were my favorite. You were my favorite person on the show. But I want to know, did any music come from you getting along with your colleagues on the show, like Jay Marley, like Shane Eagle?
Yeah,
You have some unreleased.
I do have some. Yeah, I have a crazy song with Mr. J Marley. A very like a real song, and I'm really excited for both our audience to like hear, and just for the world to like hear that side, because I definitely I struggle with mental health, like I mean even the way I'm just realized I'm sitting now like it's okay, you know what I mean, but I feel like we all do, because like life is so like it's only gotten faster, like how fast is this year gone, you know, so
ridiculously
fast. So I
fast.
can relate to like Chemali on so many ways, and being in the industry isn't like
Easy.
especially when you're a kid and you're exposed to so many dark things that at the time I think a lot of us thought was like, this is so cool, this is how it's supposed to be, and then grew up and realizing, oh, the norm for what the industry was before isn't our norm.
Yeah.
And I feel like unfortunately someone like Jay Molly is kind of like I wouldn't want to say poster boy, but I hope that the next generation
Learns
of like Jay Katanas, you know, and Lil Nosebleeds, they like don't go and like they like see things for what it is, and that there's like, you know, like there's evidence, like, you know, we don't want to go down a specific route because it can like change who you are and impact you in a negative way. So
it's causing permanent repercussions.
Yeah. But we made such an amazing song, and like what's one of my favorite songs, and but yeah, also I mean Young and I have a song on Porn Star, and he like he always like he showed up for me like 100%, you know, that's the bro. And
that's just slam.
Yeah, Shane Eagle, congratulations, and Nikki and your baby. You know, run me back that feature though, bruh.
Would you ever go back for season 2?
Yeah, I would definitely go back for season 2. I feel like I'm ready, you know, already did a season, and now that I'm more grown and like things, I feel like I'm so much more ready and like not scared to be opinionated, or myself, maybe not opinionated, but just myself, like
Is there,
so I would.
Is there anything you would do differently?
I think that I would be more conscious of the way I say things, and how it will make somebody else feel. And I said this on the show, like I never want anything that I'm saying, even if it's to back myself up, to like impact somebody negatively. Like I don't want to have to put somebody else down to bring myself up. That's not the energy, you know. That's you know, I'm negative, or like I don't want that. So I think I would be more conscious of the fact that yes, it's like all banter, but when it goes out to the world, or how people feel about themselves, it can be so much more deeper, you know. So now I'm like, what should you say? But also, you know that we're in Mercury retrograde right now.
Yes, everything is chaotic right now.
My TikTok terror lady said, "Girl, shut it, shut it." And I'm like, this was last night. Before I'm coming on a podcast, I'm like, yo.
No, you must talk your shit.
I must talk your shit. But yeah, you know what? I was like, I'm going in with a good heart, so that's all that matters.
No, I think you're very mindful and very demure.
I'm very mindful, very classy
of what you actually put into your art, and not only just on reality shows, but just with how you carry yourself. I can really see that you want to tell a story through not just your music, but even just some of the pictures you've taken. You've taken some crazy photos, Money. How do you come up with concepts like this? Like, some of your photos are, it's like, are you even real?
Thank you, Phoebe.
Like anime
She's a model. She like the top model, like for real. Don't get this cute personality twisted.
We ain't talking about me.
We ain't talking about but I just wanted to put that out there. Thank you, Phoebe. You know what? I love being creative. I love fashion so much. I feel like that's an evident part of me. And like, I'm like the way I express myself, first and foremost, I think before like anything is like how I dress. And I've always been like that. I think I was kind of like a more quiet person like when I was younger, and fashion was like my way of like expressing like myself truly,
like an outlet.
Like the super like the most like the most important outlet even for me. And as I grew, like the older I like have gotten, and like the more life I've seen, the more I realized like, oh my god, like this is literally how I'm weighing like my soul and myself. So I love fashion so much, and being creative, I love it. I love just letting go and not caring what anybody thinks. I love just doing something crazy. I love thinking out of the box. I love things coming together. I love being creative. Like anything creative, if you give it to me, I will murk it. Like if you give me a table and say build a table and make it the craziest table ever, I can do it. I can build a couch, I can build a TV for you, I can do anything. I can write a book on being creative. Like anything creative. I just love being creative so much. And I feel like it's because it's the one time I allow myself to not care.
Free.
And that freedom is like my juice. I love it so much.
And you get to critique. It's your way. Like, it's literally, no one can argue because this is yours. This is yours.
No one can tell me, it's supposed to be a little bit more shifted to the left. No.
No ways.
This is my artistic.
It's yours. Do you have any favorite brands in SA that you favorite, to name a few?
My favorite SA brands, all of them are rocking right now. I love Happyville, I love Broke, I love Tebu Magugu, Rich Nisi. There's so many also like under like I love
coming up.
Now all of a sudden I can't think of who I love. It's like when somebody asks you, what's your favorite color, and you're like, rocks. I mean, right? But yeah, there's so many amazing, like really, really, really amazing.
Like, I feel.
But anyway, if I'll think about more,
where I want to know where your influences come from, your style influences, let's start with style influences. Yeah.
My style influence is definitely will always be Rihanna. Like, like I'm a Rihanna type girl. Like you can see it in everything, you know. Rihanna gave birth to me before she gave birth to her real babies. And birth to a generation of us, women who like, I don't mind like their dark feminine energy, and she was like the epitome of that. I love Lady Gaga also. Right now, like Julia Fox is in the element. But I think like top Kanye West, Kanye West and Rihanna gave birth, like that's like on every level, because also they taught me like that I could exist in the fashion realm and be a musician and be respected in both, and how both are like so affiliated with one another. Like they don't like exist without the other. And
hand in hand.
So Kanye West, Rihanna, and I know those are so like such basic answers, but
no, not at all. I want to know, does that go the same for your music inspo? Where do you, like, if you maybe like have creator's block, who are you gonna go to listen to be like, nah, I'm ready? Like, do you listen to yourself? Do you listen to
you know what, I love going back because like, as I don't know, I grew up like my mother used to like clean on a Sunday, nah? Then she's like, she's here.
Yeah.
And you're just hearing the music. You're like trying to pretending you're asleep so you don't like get woken up to clean. And it's like Mariah Carey banging, Whitney Houston, Anita Baker, like
All the classics.
so I grew up like around that kind of music with my mom. And then my dad also, like, he was in his Golfy, you know, Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's like the first time I saw Snoop Dogg, and it's like ironing money, like on an ironing board, like that CD cover. I just remember being so
shit.
like being like having like both sides of music, being like so like immersed in it and exposed to it completely. So now I kind of go back to like my inner child. I feel like that's like my safest space musically, and because I think being young, you're already like, or like just being in the now, you already know what's relevant. You already listen to Downtown's full album, Thames. You already listen to it all now.
All the
you see it on
mainstream
TikTok,
shit.
you sing it now. So I kind of like to go back and like with songwriting, like I listen to a lot of Tracy Chapman, and like like there's just this thing like about voices, and like back in the day everything was just another level, and they had like less technology than now. You know what I mean? So it's like, whoa. So I always go back. My inner child is like the most influential part of my music.
Your inner child sounds like a certified trapper to me.
Yeah, my inner child is rocking, ready to rock anytime, any place. Mosh pit now.
Come, let's get it.
Now. Very first Serenade Babies, you know, very demure, very first Serenade
mindful.
Babies, then mosh pit.
I just want to give a shout out to Arleaf one time. We're just going to go into a little bit of an ad break, but we won't be too long. Schlep.
Let's go. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta keep going. What's my cut? Sippin' on money, she got me flown. I'm kinda less, but I've been on the road. These niggas can't get like me. Know these niggas think I'm gonna fight at me. Pull up to the top, yeah, I'm ready to shoot her. Pull up whole gang, I'm with the troops up. Told that bitch, make that shit loose. I got rid on my shoes. Told them don't play with me, no, I don't lose.
Hey, welcome back, guys. We still got Moneybadoo in the cut one time.
Yeah. Money, Moneybadoo.
I just want to give a shout out to Junkie behind me. We have a little bit of an addition.
Yeah, they brought me in just to bring about order. You know, they're going crazy. Apparently, they're going too crazy.
Yeah, he was trying to count us out. He was like, bruh, come on. You know, you want some of this. You know, you're trying to be very demure with us. Come on.
Demure. Apparently, that's the new thing. Demure. My bad.
Very
Demure.
classy.
I
I still have a little bit to ask you. I want to ask you how your song with MT came about and PH. Machita.
Yo, to be honest, PH called me. He's like, I'm working on a project for MT. Come through to the studio. I was like,
Crazy.
What? I was like, what? When? Now? What? And then
crazy.
and then I ended up so I went to PH's studio, and that's me and MT like properly like even connected that night, and we made Machita. The beat was playing. I was like, that one, and then I wrote for it, and MT jumped on. It was such a surreal moment. I was like, what is what in the. You know, I felt like I was in a different timeline. I was like, what timeline is this one?
Wait, how cool are you with the artists you usually like make music with like afterwards? Is it like, does it just end there, studio link up done, or are you guys still like in contact? You guys still chop it up?
I mean, I don't really chop it up,
Not like that.
But I do feel like there's always, I know like I can be like, if something's happening and like I'm out at a show, I know I can go chill there. I know like, I think I have a pretty good relationship with almost everybody, which I'm so happy for. Thanks guys. Thanks for loving me. So
do you keep it like industry friends on this side, friends here? You don't.
I think all of us are like that, you know. Ultimately it is work at the end of the day, and so you kind of have to be like, choose when to be Peter Parker and when to be Spider-Man, because you know, like right now I'm on my Spider-Man you know. But so not everybody has access to you like that, which is a great thing. But some people you meet as Spider-Man, and then they become so close to you that they get to see Peter Parker, you know. Take your mask off, you're like, whoa, it was you all along. But I think that like for me, I'm definitely like, I like to be 2 worlds apart, you know. Hannah Montana taught me just harder, you know. I have the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
I feel you. Best of both worlds for real.
I want to know about West Gang. So you were part of West Gang from the West Side. Shout
Yeah,
out
I
the
mean, I
West.
was affiliated, you know what I mean? But Riza was like, who shoots and was also like part of City Sleekers, and then they were West Gang. Riza like recorded me for the first time. Like my leg was tapping in his room on the floor. He was like,
Yeah.
you need to stop tapping your legs so we can actually record this song. I remember it was me and Saucy. We were just in this brass room, like, you know,
Yeah,
like
shout out
greeting
Saucy.
Shout out
fairy.
Saucy for real. Shout
And
out
then like,
Sauce.
you know, so yeah, shout out to Saucy, to Riza, to Rich VDAs, like West Gang, like yo,
Yeah.
that like really built me as a rapper, especially because yo, if you don't have a 5 verse, you're not getting on the track and
Yeah.
spending like a whole day just puffing, just laughing,
Come
correct.
you know. But like when it came down to the music, it was like if you do not have a 5 verse, you're not getting on a song. And it's
Yeah.
like 10 of us who trying to get on that one beat. So, and that's like how it really started. But also, we did have space to just be like Saucy and I, because that's
Yeah.
how I started rapping and making music, was like in a girl group. I probably told the story so many times. But yeah, with Sauce, the boss. And yeah,
Sauce
and
Pop.
that's like somebody who knew me as Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And then we became superheroes.
And y'all
together.
came up together, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Y'all
like
came up
that's
together.
Came out superheroes, like Avengers
Yeah.
assemble. Like
Yeah.
And who you currently rolling with now? Like, who are you signed to? Like, who
I'm signed to myself,
signed to yourself?
but I'm super affiliated to 720.
720
okay.
records.
720 Records.
Not Benjamin, right?
Not Benji. Yeah,
Hello,
like I mean, my
Salo.
first single was actually a song that Not Benjamin and I made.
Yeah.
All my friends.
Fire.
So that was like the
track.
very first song we made. So he's someone that I know I can trust, who
Yeah.
understands me, who like understands like my type of music, my sound, my voice, and who's also grown with me. Like we were like really like kids just making music, and now we've like grown as brands in the industry, and so.
Yeah.
Like people like that who believe in you from day one, and
Facts.
like you like evolve with, are like the most special people,
But-
because it can get deep, you know,
It
you get in
can,
your
nah,
mind.
it can.
So yeah, so that's why like I'll always rock for now Benji, and yeah, that's my affiliation with 720, is that, you know, he's creating something that's making it easy for all of us.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
it's just like yo.
But weren't you at some point signed to them, right? You were signed to 720 at some point.
No, we just did a joint project together.
Oh, just for
and
that
so it was just
project?
the one project.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one project. Yo, I'm a indie. I'm as
You wouldn't consider
independent as it
signing?
gets.
You wouldn't consider signing?
I mean, you know, if the Illuminati's trying to sign me out there in the world, I'm
Oh,
ready.
I feel you.
You
That,
know?
that kind of signing.
Let's keep it real.
But like, yeah, I feel like because of being so independent and like kind of figured out how to move
On your own.
yeah, and like I've had a great team before when I was signed to a management, and I saw the years that I signed my contract out, and I felt like I wasn't ready to like stay where I was, and so I just kept it moving. And now I'm looking into another. Now I understand the business of it, to be honest, more than anything. So now I understand that my management contracts are very different to my publishing and to my distribution and to
Yeah.
like now and my licensing, even like so before obviously I was still naive and learning, and now that I have a little bit more of a grip on the business of it, I feel like if I have to sign, it has to be a really, really good deal, because I'm coming with a lot. I feel like I've built a full brand. I'm somebody who can shoot a music video now. This podcast, watch me turn into a music video, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm really like a gold mine, if I could say so myself.
With millions.
Yeah. So I feel like what I would need is like massive budgets and like, you know, like the push to
Yeah.
actually get myself out there. So that's when I would sign, knowing that, okay, I'm handing over everything that I've built up to this point, like great music. I'm my own, so I'm the sole songwriter. I write music for other people, you know, like
Crazy.
I make outfits now and scratch. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I have so many skills that like make me a great brand and an artist, that I know my IP, I know my worth, I know how much, I know what I'm bringing to the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more than just the table, I'm the franchise.
Exactly.
You know, I'm a bunch of
Yeah.
tables in different area codes. You know?
Big shmoney. Big shmoney.
Big money.
So that's really why. But yeah, I mean, maybe like 5 years ago, I would have been like, sign me now, I'm ready, like it's fine.
But you wouldn't have thought it through then. You wouldn't have known.
yeah, somehow the independent route just found me, and I just stuck to it and tried to figure it out. And yeah, it's cool owning your masters, but it doesn't really put like food on the table, to be honest, unless your masters is like heat, like a water Tyler, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
even
one of
for like,
those.
yeah, and I guess dynamics worked so much differently for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes labels work for you. Sometimes like your management is like the only label you really need. Like those brews around you is label enough, you know?
Yeah.
Like with Creative Corner,
Yeah.
you know, like with Uncle Waffles, like she didn't need a sign to know, even as a DJ, who produces and who's on her own music. So yeah, I feel like you find your juice with it and what works for you.
I don't know. How do you like maneuver in an industry that people consider to be fake? You know what I'm saying? Because how I see it is, how I see it is, yes, people are fake, but there's also reasons to why people act the way they act. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. How do you maneuver through all of that? Like,
I think we need like official HR for the entertainment industry because we don't have human resources. That's why it's like, oh, you're being fake. It's like, dog, no one's going to their corporate job and being besties and full family with everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people are doing what they gotta do.
Like,
also,
maybe I'm not fake. Maybe I'm just ethical. Maybe I'm just being professional.
Yeah, and it can come off as fake, maybe.
Yeah, maybe I just don't want to be your friend in real life, but like do see that we can work
No
together
cap,
and help
but
each other out.
sometimes it is like that.
Because the thing about hip hop and like being in the entertainment industry is like I gotta be your bestie, alright? Like not everybody can just be that. Yeah, and not even just the people. Like not everybody that you work with has to be
your
deep
friend.
in
Yeah,
your
like
life.
sometimes I just wanna let's just use each other, music video, whatever it is.
My resource, your resource. Like what we're giving
Just
to is
come
like
together.
we understand it's a work, it's a job, it's like
stronger together.
Yeah. So I'm like,
but if not, I wanna hang with you on the weekend. Doesn't mean now that guy's fake.
It's work, like, you know? And it's almost better that way because things just don't get like
too serious.
Like
so you're trying to be friends with everybody.
Pleasure. And now, you know, also like the industry is like that.
It
you
is.
go out to go perform, but you got a rider, and so everybody's with you. Whenever it's a turn off for other people who are just coming to party, but for you it's a job.
It is,
and so it's always business and pleasure.
Yeah.
Like constantly.
Yeah.
And like that's probably why people are like they're so fake. But I do carve that people can be fake in a deeper way though. Like let's say you do trust somebody and they like do something shady in work that can affect you. That's the fake that I know people are actually talking about when they say people in this you can be fake. It's like someone can really use you and dog you at the same time.
Nah, facts.
To benefit themselves
and
not get how it will affect you.
Have you ever been done dirty like that?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Name drop.
I ain't name dropping anybody, but you know who you are. Like y'all know, you know what I mean. But also it comes with I had to like, you know what? Even if I have been dogged, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like even me, I was a dog.
That's
you know
the
what
thing,
I mean?
bro. That's the thing that people don't realize, that you also are that person you complain about. You know.
You know what I mean? But I mean, to be honest, the way I was dogged and like the dogging that I've done
different.
is very different, and like I would never stoop to that level. And so now I still move with like I just move with love and kindness,
genuineness.
and like being like, you know what, in life it's not always gonna be like roses and daisies. Sometimes I'm gonna have to like pull my pitchfork out,
Yeah.
you know, stab somebody. But
Yeah, you gotta.
and that's just life, you know, like friendship's gonna end, business relationships gonna end,
Yeah.
you know, like so when I see it from that perspective, I don't want to take anything personal. It's like if you dog me sharp, I do forgive you.
Yeah.
And I learned something from it, and a valuable lesson at that, whether it was hard or not. And that's it. And I'm gonna move with that. Somebody else not gonna dog me the same way you got the chance to.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's a dog eat dog world, bro.
It is a dog-eat dog
It's
world.
a dog eat dog world,
And
bro.
trust me, I'm barking like
No
it's
cap.
ingozi gevaar there when you're coming into my space, you know?
I want you
know?
to explain like some of the tats you got, bro. Like
Some of the tats.
yeah, like
Some
what
of the tats
like
I
what's
got,
the
bro.
ones you got on your hands? Like which ones are those?
Um,
And do they have any meaning, or is it just vibes?
It's just vibes.
It's just vibes, man.
I mean, it's not really just vibes. I think it was just vibes to begin with.
Yeah.
Now when I look back at it, like it kind of became something like all my tats. I only have like 8 of them.
Yeah.
They just seem like a lot, but they're like less than
I fuck with the one
double
on the neck.
digits.
That one's tough.
This is my favorite one also because
How
like
painful was it?
it wasn't that man. I was also like probably just losing my mind. Like I was probably 21 when I did this tattoo. It was like a year after I started making music. And you know, like people always be like, if you get a tattoo in a visible place, you can never get a job. You can never be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let me make sure then. Let me make sure I always follow my dreams. Let me make sure I go for my damn dreams then.
100, yeah.
I'm not trying to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I put it on my neck also because, I mean, only later in life did I realize that like, that it is a flower. It's on my neck, and it got so much deeper for me. The deeper I got into myself and music, I was like, oh my god, I put it there, like where literally the point of my voice is. Like,
deep.
You get me?
Deep,
Like,
yes,
that shit kind of messed with me. I was like,
yeah.
Whoa, like that is like literal, like it's
Be like that. It makes sense afterwards.
it's a physical manifestation of my music and my voice and what, like, and how important me using my voice is in this lifetime that I have. So I was like,
That's so beautiful.
it was not just the neck that I was not just being gangster.
But I'm sure you can.
I'm sure you gangster. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But I'm sure you can relate to your music too. Like when you make something and it makes sense only afterwards.
Bruh, I like
It doesn't make sense.
premonitions.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm a prophet, yo. I'm like, now we watching what I say. I'm like, yeah. Just now. For real though. And that's crazy. I think all artists have that in them. Like,
not for
whether
real.
when you're a poet, if you're on a podcast and you're talking like it, like you're a painter or graphic designer, I feel like if you have that creativity in you, like the source you're pulling from is a deeper source.
Yeah, it's deep.
Like it's something like it's like in our subconscious, it's like
a higher power for
when
real.
you,
Yeah, you're tapping
it
into
really
like
is.
that. Yeah, seventh dimension.
Right. So I kind of think about my tattoos like that also because it's with me for life now. It's like it's almost like how I think about having kids is like when you make like a commitment like to having a kid, you have it for life. Like a tattoo is just that deep.
Nah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I look at my tattoos like now it is vibes, but they've all kind of played such a different special meaning for me.
But they tell
which is
stories.
Crazy. Yeah. So like the ones on my hands are just like, this is a samurai mask, Japanese samurai mask, and this is Medusa. And this is like I feel like all of us have yin and yang in us. And ironically, that's exactly what these became. Like literally,
Yin
I feel
yang.
like almost
Fire.
like the masculine mask that us as women often have to wear.
Yeah, I feel you.
And like underneath it is like the strong, goddess, like.
Yeah.
And also obviously the Medusa tattoo has other meanings, which only after I got my tattoo became something on TikTok, to be honest. I was like, oh shit.
What's the meaning behind the
What a
Medusa one?
coincidence,
Like,
though.
The meaning of because like the story of Medusa is that she was raped.
deep. I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Yes. So I don't know if it's something I'm comfortable talking about.
Okay, now I feel you. Now I feel you.
Yeah, that's something we could not talk about. Like now it's crazy. I need a carte blanche to get into that.
But even the ones on your thighs are super cool.
Thank you. These are my inner kid, my inner child. Like this is my Zach baby, and it's a spider, and I love spiders and I love babies.
So you
Like
go
baby
by
dolls.
Zach. That's your...
It's like my
Alias.
alter ego. It's my Ye.
Yeah,
it's my
yeah,
Yeezy.
yeah.
Moneybadoo is Kanye West, and Yeezy is Zach.
Zach, it's not fuck with Zach though. Zach go crazy.
Zach is just so
Zach go
crazy.
crazy.
Yo, Zach,
Zach the South.
she's gonna hit her character arc. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She's gonna start seeing like, yeah, I'm working on Zach. Zach is brewing. Yo.
Yeah, some
Amazing.
artists be having that, like where they have two names and then like they create like a different sound with the one name than the other. So
Una Rams is so great at that.
oh, for real, you're
Yeah,
that.
Una Rams will like drop a project like and
As
then
someone
have
else.
Samsonic.
Oh shit!
Like tap into characters that are
Oh,
that
that's
exist
fire.
completely, which I think is so fire.
Would you get into that with Zach?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm planning on
Nah,
doing.
you
I mean, that's
should.
the plan. Like,
Yeah.
I want people to be able to like see like the different world and
Yeah,
like,
no cap.
yeah, I'm so excited to like do that.
Nah, you should. You
know?
should.
I create multiverses. I feel like,
True.
and it's not just
Yeah, it's not
when I'm
just
chilling,
trap. It's
walking,
not
and
just
it's
lit.
like, you know.
Yeah, nah, I feel
Yeah, I kind of want to like.
But you
fuck
go
with people's
crazy on
minds.
stage. I saw you perform at Back to the City. It was madness.
I had backup. We had backup dancers.
Guys, you should have been there. You should have been there. That
I don't
thing
know
was
about
lit.
backup dancers, but they killed it. Like it was like, they killed it.
It
like,
was
What
crazy.
moves were they hitting? Like
insane moves.
Yeah.
Like 250 machine.
Did
Like
y'all
they danced
rehearse
with Costa before. Yeah, bro. We
Oh,
was doing
shit.
rehearsals.
Yeah.
Nah, but like, that was just another, I feel like how I prefer to perform, I want to add dancing into it for sure. But I don't know if I'm much of a dancer.
But you got
But it-
like the star in you. I've
Thank
seen you
you.
perform. Like, I don't know. You
I feel like live banding is like my vibe.
I see.
I see.
Like live banding and like having the live band like even like turn the mosh pit into something crazier, or like sometimes like I jump into like the middle like probably towards the end of my performances and I call like a vortex I don't even know what the word is.
Crazy.
But it's like me rapping in a circle and like everybody making a circle basically.
I feel you.
And like I don't know where it came from. It was like happened at one of my performances. I don't know where it came from. I just decided we're gonna start doing this. I just jump in and I literally like
Run around. Now that's fire.
run around and like
That's
make everybody
fire.
run around me. Like, so instead of like a mosh pit that goes like
Yeah.
into each other and out, like a vortex
Around.
mosh pit.
Type.
And like that's kind of cool.
It is.
And that's really where my heart's at. Like that's the type of performer that I am. But like with the live band, because at the beginning of my sets, I always find a way to like serenade people and like
yeah.
sing before like we even get into that. So that's kind of like what I want my performances to always be. You know, I don't ever want to like take parts of me and be unauthentic. And because I feel like this is the route all the stars have done, and this is the only way to actually be that. You know what I mean? Is to like Beyonce it, and I'm like, I don't know if that's my calling, and I just wanna find other ways. Like maybe it's a lady on a pole, and she's pole dancing, and I get on the pole with her, and that's the type of dancing.
That's
at my
crazy.
performance.
Nah,
That'd
that's
be
fine.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
Cause like like
And
Some a little different.
yeah, just don't see me there. Like
Yeah.
I feel
no.
I think we can get into the game, Matthews. What do you think?
I agree. Let's play a game. You want to play a game?
I'm ready to play a game.
Let's get it.
So I just pick one. Anyone. Okay, I'm gonna take the yellow one because it matches my steez. Do I have to read it?
Yeah.
Damn. I can't see with the light. Okay. The most recent thing in your internet search history.
Hoo-yee.
Must I check?
Yep.
You gotta check.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Don't lie to us, please.
I won't lie. I'll show
She's
you.
gonna delete the
Yeah, quick.
She's gonna delete the
We're giving you like 5 seconds. We're giving you like 5.
Delete Pornhub. I'm just kidding. Girls don't really, we're not really into that, eh? Besides on
Hey,
Twitter.
speak for yourself, man.
Yeah,
Hey, speak for yourself.
I speak for myself. You're right. I am speaking for myself. You're right. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like,
You'll be surprised.
nah.
Phoebes?
I'm not saying we
I'm
don't.
drinking water.
Oh, shit.
I'm not saying we don't. I'm saying I don't know about going to a site like Pornhub.
What's wrong with porn?
Like porn is fine. It's just the sites.
Oh,
I
the
don't
site.
know.
Oh, damn. Then how else do you access?
I like Twitter porn. Twitter porn's fine.
Oh, okay. And it's all over these days, bro. Like,
It's accessible.
you don't even have to
easy.
search. Like, it's just there. You're just
Now when I
scrolling.
go in and it's like BBL or like
Dude.
sometimes no.
Taking very long there. Which
Yeah. She's
that's
trying to
what
distract
to do.
us. She's trying to distract us. Like,
Trying to confuse the enemy.
that's a smart move.
Okay, the first thing I was is in a Google Drive of my PR images. Let's go see it.
Oh. And they look cool. Can I see some of those?
Yeah. Okay, the last thing I Googled was Women's Day.
Women's Day? What are you trying to know? What are you trying to figure?
I just actually wanted to educate myself and like remind myself
Oh.
what the history is behind a Women's Day in South Africa, because I
Okay.
feel like I would say Happy Women's Day, and I actually forgot what the real importance was. It like
people
what
just
actually
say it.
happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there were women protesting for us as South African women. You know?
Yeah, people
Like,
just
it was-
throw it around and forget the meaning.
we
but-
forget like what actually happened. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when we have Youth Day and when we have Freedom Day, like
Nah,
those
facts.
are days special to us as South Africans for a
Yeah.
reason.
Nah, for real.
So yeah, I had to like remind myself, like wait, let me go Wikipedia and like remind myself why Women's Day is so
Gotta
special.
educate
in
yourself.
SA,
Nah,
you know?
for real.
And like something you know, but like just remind yourself from
Yeah.
time to
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
What's the last thing you searched?
Yeah.
Yo, me, let's check, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was also gonna be playing this game, bro.
Why is my
Oh,
brain burning?
damn, that's crazy. I was actually searching some questions for this very show.
Mine is me talking. I googled.
Oh,
I
wow.
googled the brick wall. Me talking to a brick wall. That meme.
Oh no.
That meme. I just googled it because that's how I felt today.
Yo, I'm glad you guys didn't catch you on a whack day though. Yo.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna take a blue one.
How do you know if you're pregnant? Like that's the shit that go. I'm telling you, you gotta know what's going on.
Symptoms.
Symptoms.
Yeah, damn, man. Hey.
I didn't know if you have cancer. That's me. Yo.
Now, that is so deep, though.
No,
That
I'm
one.
so, bruh, I think something's wrong all
No,
the
like,
time.
maybe like,
Hair
hey,
loss.
Like, why is my knee like
like
paining?
this,
you know,
yeah.
like,
What
why
causes
is
heart attacks?
Yo, bruh. Why do I have a headache for 5 hours? Like,
How
I
to
was just
eat
watching
healthy.
TikTok on my
Yo.
phone because you look at a screen for 5 hours. Maybe that's why.
For real.
I'm like, oh no, it's a tumor. My Google is messed.
No, no
Y'all
cap.
caught me on a good day, yo.
What's the last screenshot you took?
What is? That's what I might have to lie. Might have to lie on this one.
Yo.
Just kidding. Maybe I'm
You
not.
might have to lie. Hey, we're
Might
giving
have
you
to
5
lie.
seconds.
I can't
5.
answer.
Oh. Okay, wait, let me give you something real. Oh no. I can't tell you that.
Okay, give me like the 7th one. The 7th screenshot
1,
from your
2, 3,
recent.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, why can't you give us that? Wait, why? What's wrong with that? Is it like a bank balance or what?
No.
Bank balance. Bank balance.
It's hidden from Puma's email about
Hey.
promos. I'm like, what?
Oh, okay.
That's a boring one. Okay, the last thing I screenshot, my 7th screenshot is, I think, a Blackie story, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It says laws of motion. Yeah, I screenshot it because I was like, period.
Too damn much.
Not always about coming up with new ideas. Sometimes you need to spend more time refining and editing the ideas you already have. Come on.
That's deep.
Somnyama, the greatest.
How often do you guys even go back to like screenshots or photos or memories that you guys take? Like no one ever goes back.
Ever.
Ever.
Unless it's a file, unless it's receipt.
Yeah,
Unless it's
receipts, but no one ever goes
But
back.
even those receipts, sometimes you take something like receipt and you never ever like actually need it. You
But
know?
one day you couldn't need
Yeah,
it.
One day.
Maybe.
Right. No, you're
Maybe.
right. Yeah, that's what screenshots are literally for.
Nah, facts.
And stealing things off the internet that you don't want to save. You just want to easy
Yeah.
access.
What should I pick
You should
one?
pick one.
Okay. What do you wish you knew before starting your career?
Yo.
I wish I knew that not everything is as it seems. And I wish I knew more financial literacy. Yeah, I wish I understood that, not that there will be dry periods in your career and there will be up periods. But when you're in the up periods, you think everything's going to be always be up. And there's a deep one. I wish I knew how difficult it would have to be to to survive as a human.
You're not facts. That's so real.
I wish younger me
You just
knew
Yep,
it's
you're
gonna be
lying.
really, really
It's gonna
difficult.
be tough, boy.
It's not gonna be easy.
Like
not a
yeah,
easy-
And ain't no mommy and daddy coming to like save
There's
you. There's
no
no
one.
money
There's
back up.
literally
You
no
the
one.
you eat and
it's
like
up to you.
yeah, eating every day and living like I feel like damn, settled economy.
It's tough, bro.
Half on us right now, like. So I wish I knew that. I feel like financial literacy. It's a
And
big thing.
didn't SA cut the budget for the SA Papa Awards last year? Or the Summers or something last year?
Did they? Damn.
Did they?
They didn't have the awards.
I don't
Hopefully,
really-
Caton can bring about change. You know?
Come on, get the Mackenzie.
Hopefully, he can. You know,
Yes,
If you ever see this, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Please help your artist.
funding.
Please fund us. Please help us. Put up we need some seminars. We need to be in rooms where we taught about how to use our money and how to save and how to
Yeah, 'cause
just
there's-
invest.
There's no one teaching artists stuff like that.
Nah, you gotta
Financial
really teach
literacy.
yourself about
You really have to.
business and the business world. Cause look wasn't think about just TLC and them taking Grammys. They were broke. Rihanna and her accountant. They
Really.
even start wheezing. Wheeze on the mic.
Okay, wait, guys. The producers are telling me we got to take it to a quick ad break. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be right back and we'll finish off with the game. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch you guys now.
Let's go. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta keep going, going. What's my cup? Sipping on money, she got me flown. I'm kinda less, but I've been on the road. These niggas can't get like me. Know these niggas think I'm gonna fight at me. Pull up to the top, yeah, I'm ready to shoot her. Pull up whole gang, yeah, I'm with the troops up. Told that bitch, make that shit loose. I got rid on my shoes. Told them don't play with me, know I don't lose.
Hey, what's good, you guys? We're gonna continue with the game now. I have a few more spicy questions to ask you from our presence over here. So, Let's just take this one.
Oh yeah, ask her.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Pet peeve.
Type.
If I see your butt crack, I don't want to see your butt crack.
Why is that a thing for women, bro? You're not the first.
It's just so.
You're not the first person to say like
Come on,
women
butt
especially.
cracks. Butt cracks are for baddies only.
Yo.
Let's start there. Yeah,
Damn.
that's my only pet peeve. And nah. Yeah, that's my only. I was gonna say. And if you like
Wait, but
spit when you talk.
oh shit, oh shit. Like
Sometimes it just
often or like by mistake.
Often. Like
Oh.
sometimes that's what I was about to say. Sometimes it just happens. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, I'm just like I'm just like I'm
Crazy.
thinking about you differently from the moment. But I'm sure it's happened. I've probably done it or something. Like
I feel you though. Do you have
Wait,
any ex?
Nah, not really. Nah. But I don't go back to the butt crack thing. Does this only count for like when a nigga's bending down to get something? So even your wait, I'm saying even your lover, you see him walking to the bathroom or something, and you know he's got his ass out. Is that also an ick?
I must say, boy.
What?
I wanna put that butt crack away, boy. Hide that shit, bro. Like, what do you wanna see your bro's butt crack on you?
Because I'm a nigga, of course not.
I'm telling you, it's the same thing applies.
Ah, that is so crazy.
Also, I feel like men have really dark butt cracks. Men butt cracks.
that is true.
Y'all don't also get like, y'all don't shave really. Y'all don't like
That-
get waxing there.
thing is,
Like,
I
you
don't
know,
know.
like the difference is that you all butt cracks ain't butt cracking like how butt cracks
Yeah, ours
are.
is different, and I don't know how. Sun doesn't even
I
get
swear
there.
there's universes in there.
Doesn't even get any sunlight. I don't know how. It's just-
Where the sun don't
Just
shine.
get
That's my thing. You don't even get like, there's never time where you're seeing a man's butt crack like, yeah, see it, like, you know, like unless it's a
That is-
speedo.
That is hilarious.
But like, unless you see a brew in a speedo. How come brews don't wear speedos anymore?
Nah, we're done with those.
What's that about?
That shit,
It's
no.
totes
It's too revealing.
It's not very demure.
Yeah, it's not demure. That
Very
ain't demure.
Start to be.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay,
come on, let's bring speedos back.
let me ask you the last question there, bro. Phoebe, let me ask you.
I didn't get
Okay.
another one. I only got one.
You didn't let money take one.
Oh, do you want to take one? Okay, you can take the last one.
Yo, I actually just like, alright, because you know, I just can't see. So it's like, why am I even doing this to myself?
She really can't see that. She's,
really
she's
am
like,
like-
hey, it's angle.
Is there an ex you would go back to?
Is there an ex you would go back to?
Is there an ex to go back to?
Yo, damn.
Ish.
That's deep, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, is there no. Expired, non-existent?
Yo.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
Extinct in my world, like
Shit.
yo, expired for real. Like no,
Thank you.
like I'm that. No. There is no ex that I would ever go back to, and I don't even. There is no ex to go back to. Like I said, but if there were, I would never go back.
Crazy, man.
But I do know there's somebody out there who is paining right now at the fact,
Hey.
and would love to come back,
That's crazy.
but does not have access to me in any way whatsoever. So it's
Wait,
okay.
do you have an industry
That's on
crush?
him. Industry crush.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have the same crush. Let's be honest.
The same. Who are we talking about?
Yeah, who?
Who? Since we all have the same.
Must be dizzy.
No.
Must be dizzy.
sorry, young soldier, but you're a kid.
Can I guess?
Like, yes, you can guess.
Okay, I'll take 3.
Okay.
I'm
trying to have a poker face.
Shane Eagle.
That's the bro, man.
Oh, that's
Yo,
the
you
bro.
mean Nikki? Like,
That's
I
the
probably
bro.
have a crush on Nikki and not Shane.
That's wild. Wait, is it popping, or is it like popping? Is in hip hop, right? Hip hop space. He's not in the hip hop space. Yo, now you're gonna have me guess in the piano space.
Janos.
Yo,
Guess the Janos.
that's a Taliwonga.
Youngstana.
Yo,
Vocalist
Chopper. I don't know. I don't know the piano
Uncle
niggas like that.
Waffles.
Oh shit.
And Tyler. Oh
and
my
Tyler.
god. Yeah, the girls.
Okay. Damn, I'm thinking
If a
niggas.
big
See,
koala,
I'm
I'm
thinking
like,
niggas.
yes. Nah, what?
No. Okay.
None of that.
I don't know. Like, yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. Like, I used to be like, I love Don Toliver, but now he has Kelly Uchi, and it's like, I love them both together. I don't want any. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe because I'm a rapper in the industry, like because as Majita, it's like, damn, like, you know, like, like, fuck, I just can't, like, I can't even have a crush on anybody. Like, it's chai, you know what I mean? It's just gotta be like, broski.
Yeah.
Broski. The whole time. But yeah.
Wait, before we
I know
leave,
a lot of y'all have crushes on me though, so
I got a crush on you. Shit.
period. I got a crush on Phoebe, you see.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Phoebe,
but let's be honest, we all know that women are killing it. Like,
We are.
they're killing it. Like, I saw Skunk's mouth drool a little bit before the
I think it's our time to shine.
No, for real, this is your time.
It's our
Y'all
time
going
to
crazy.
shine. Honestly.
You know what I'm saying? Wait, I want to ask you guys before we leave. I just want to know your guys' thoughts on like the Miss SA situation. How do you guys feel about that? Since y'all are ladies, you know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about that whole scandal?
What did they say to Tyler? She
should just stay out of it.
She should stay out of it because she stole Bacardi or something.
Twitter, yo, damn. What the hell?
I think
I think South Africans were like, I mean, it was fair because fraud is fraud.
Facts.
But yeah, I think a lot of people like, she wasn't bullied, she was exposed. And I get that also, but I think a lot of times we forget that, like, if you're somebody like scrolling through like the comments can get so deep, yo.
Yeah, I can.
Like, it can get so deep. So maybe it was like, yes, that it was what happened was exposed, but I do feel like, some comments got deep, and like quite deep. Xenophobic also.
Yeah.
And that was like, yeah. So it's like, it's a double-edged sword. It's like, yes, we know like that was wrong and was fraud, and like, do not advocate or stand by any of that Yao boy stuff, but yeah, damn, I felt bad for her.
Do not play with X. People will really investigate your life. Bro. People will really find out.
But if you're going
everything.
on a platform like Miss SA, I guess it's
all
true, like true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but then why would a mother let her into knowing that she's not a South African citizen?
She probably thought that maybe it's been like 20 plus years. Who?
Yeah. Oh, we are in South like we acting like they like being a criminal is like not normalized. It's super normalized. How many times you young ministers stole 100 million rand and wait, and you never went to jail, never did nothing. Like, it's normalized.
Nah, facts.
And the only time that like we're like putting this like such heavy scrutiny is when it's us normal people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, who do we have to look after that isn't corrupt then?
Like, spitting.
Yeah, all that it is corruption. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
crazy. I just wonder
like
whose identity was stolen.
Got the student fund, and then she had to go to jail for like 8 months or something.
Oh really?
Yeah. Do you remember that story?
Nah.
Where she got like sent the wrong amount.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, to her account. Yeah, and I think she spent it. Did she spend it?
She didn't spend all of it.
But she spent some of it.
Yeah.
But that's not her fault though.
I'm bummed. Like,
that was not her fault.
That was meant to be sent to somebody else.
Yeah, so it's not her fault.
Nobody put so many dots.
Everyone would keep. I don't know anyone that would send the money back.
Be real. Like, there's no way.
No one is sending the money back.
So
yeah, it's tricky.
That's my problem. It's like, we must be abiding citizens with no abiding
examples.
Yeah,
nah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
But I'm hoping that things do change, and we're gonna find out like what happens with this new like coalition and this whatever's happening from the time we voted. Because I'm confused still till today.
I'm also confused. Don't know what's going on.
So
nah.
But it is up to us to like educate one another. Like like I was saying about the Women's Day thing, and it's like, it is up to us to make sure that we're aware of the fact that we carrying history and the importance of who we are and our ancestors and people that came before us, you know.
Shout out to y'all guys. Happy
Women's
Women's Month, ladies.
Happy Women's
Happy Women's Month, ladies. Yeah.
It was so pop on me. I was like, where's the spicy questions besides the Muslims? That's what it is.
There's more spicy ones, but I ran out of time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Part 2, don't worry, we got you. Part 2.
If they can find me, if he can bring back on this couch.
Hopefully.
We're gonna We're gonna come bitch you.
But what's your message to the youth before we get up out of here?
To the youth?
Yeah.
For the Space Academy.
Don't give no fucks. Not even a single one.
Yep.
Dollar what you must. You know?
Yeah.
Authentically.
Yep.
And yeah. Fuck it up completely, fully. You don't even know how much time you have.
Yeah.
This is the youngest you've ever been, the oldest you've ever been.
Facts.
Yeah. And so yeah, your time is now. Any idea? It's actually, look, the world is already falling apart. It's in flames. What? So what if you do that crazy thing? So what if you go after your dream? So what if you make that insane idea come to life?
Just do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Do it. I'm telling you.
And y'all heard it first from Shmoney. Zach. Yeah, get that Zach, boy.
Get that Zach, boy.
Get that Zach, boy.
Thank you so much for gracing
Thank
us
you, Spaceimpaxt.
with your presence. We need to come
We
back.
typed the shit.
Nah, we tapped in.
Type.
Tapped
And
in.
you
Tap,
guys, shout out Junkie.
Yeah, nah, shout out
One
to y'all.
time, shout out.
Shout out to y'all.
Y'all better like, share, and subscribe. Y'all already know what to do. Shout out Arleaf. I love you guys. Schle.
Schle.
Schle.